I hear somebody. Good evening, everyone. This is Rabbi Karen here for our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. I thank you for joining us. We are on Facebook, we are on Restream, we are on YouTube, we are on simshalom.com. We're just all over the place. So I'm just so glad you could join us all this evening for our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. So let me get my PowerPoint going. And we will begin. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever. And now, it's starting to get a little dark here in Florida now. We think about Adonai separating light from dark and dark from light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma potech sharim, uvitvuna mishaneh tim, umachaliv et hazmanim, umsader et kochavim b'mishmoroteihem barakia, kirtzono. With wisdom you open gateways, with understanding you alter times, vary the seasons and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. Borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or, umavir yom umevi layla, umavdil bein yom bein layla, Adonai tzavot shemo, el chai v'kayam tamid yamloch aleinu li'olam va'ed, baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Source of all forces is your name, O living and ever-enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And now we have a prayer that says our creed. It's not a prayer that asks, but it's our prayer that states, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malhuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, forever and ever. And now the V'ahavta, which means, and you shall love. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, and you shall teach them diligently to your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you rise up and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy, holy unto your God. Okay, so we're just going to take a little break for the moment. Sue, I don't know why my Siddur is not showing. I hit share.
That's
Well,
weird. It was like that last night too. I
It
can
was
see
show
every,
it.
yeah,
I I can see it. Some people can see it, I think.
yeah, I can't see it at all. It
Well,
was like that last night too, so, okay,
my famous words are restart the computer.
yeah, I
That's
don't
all I can
know.
say. Well, welcome to everybody. We are here on Zoom right now with Joanne, Albert, Rudolph, Sue, Amy, Patrick, and Miriam. And do we have anybody on Restream? We have Barbara and Roland on Restream. So welcome all for joining us this evening. And I hope you're having a good and a safe week, everybody. All right, let's go back to our service. Speaking of miracles, as the women went through the parting of the Red Sea, they sang the song, Micha mocha bailim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot, osef eleh. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Gaal Yisrael. Ashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'achamidenu malkeinu l'chaim uvrosh alenu sukat shalom mecha. All right, everybody. Tell us what prayer you would ask for. This is the part where you're going to tell us the prayer that you wish for. So if you want, please just come out and tell us what you would answer.
Well, I actually set my alarm this morning for 20 after 10 so that I could say a special prayer for Albert because I knew he was having a procedure this morning and I knew he was fearful. So I'm praying that that went smoothly for you, Albert, and that you get positive results.
May I answer, Rabbi?
Please. And by the way, Marvin is joining us now. Yes,
Okay.
please do.
Okay, Joanne, I want to thank you for your prayers and for everyone else that prayed for me this morning. They did my right leg without any problem, but they couldn't do my left because it was so much pain in it. So I'll be seeing the heart doctor again next week. And so we'll see what the next step will be. But again, continue to keep me uplifted in prayer because I got two doctors. I got a neurologist and a heart doctor, and everybody seems to be working together for me. So keep that in prayer for me. And thank you.
That's
Thank you
the
so much.
important part that they're working together.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Anybody
that's
else have
good.
something to
Yes.
pray for? Amy,
I was praying for my 20 all day today and all night last night. Boy, did I pray hard. Yes, I did. That he would be okay.
good, good. Okay, anyone else? Usually we have a couple of people praying for very loftier things. We're here, we're turkey.
How about Marvin for his good health? How
Okay,
about for Marvin for his good health?
absolutely, of course, of course. I pray for peace. I pray for some peace, and I pray for good health to all, because it hurts to watch people suffer. Really?
Amen.
Yes.
I also pray for peace in the world and that we should all remember that we're here for a short period of time and that we should control our tempers and that we should just try to be kind to one another and perform acts of loving kindness.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Absolutely.
Rudolph, you usually have something to tell us.
Yes, I'm also praying for peace and especially that the remaining few hostages
Yes.
be saved in those terrible times that we are in right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. And of course, as we do the Mishabera, I will add everybody's name in my thoughts because I always pray for the health of everybody. All right, let's go back to our service. I'm going to ask you to mute yourselves, please. Eternal God, cause us to lie down in peace and raise us up to life, our sovereign. Spread over us peace and shelter, and guide us with your good counsel. Save us for your name's sake. Shield us and remove from our path all hostility, disease, war, famine, and sorrow. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you are a protecting and saving power. Truly a sovereign power, gracious and compassionate are you. God, our going and our coming in life, in peace now and for all eternity. Spread us over your shelter of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, eternal one, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabba b'yamadi rahute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei kol beit Yisrael ba'gala uvizman kariv v'yimeru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach li'olam me'amaya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yibar v'yiroman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalam shmei dekudusha b'richu leila mikol bechata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechemata damiram b'yalma v'yimeru amen. And now our standing prayer. Please only stand if your body allows. Here we are reminded that God's promise to our ancestors is also a promise to us, our fathers and our foremothers. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibur v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei V'nehem, L'man Shemo Ba'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. And let's remember that Adonai is the only superhero we need. Adonai, who gives life to the living. Atagi Boli Alam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atarav, Lahoshia, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Kayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Bal Givurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memid, Kayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanata lahayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol. This week's Torah portion. Remember, we're getting closer and closer to the end of the Torah. Parsha Ki Tavo. Asher Adonai Elohecha Noten Lecha. And it will be when you come into the land which Lord your God gives you for an inheritance, and you possess it, and settle in it, that you shall take of the first of all fruit of the ground, which you will bring up from your land, which the Lord your God is giving to you. Asher yivachar Adonai Elohecha, l'shachein shemo Shem. And you shall put them into a basket, and go to that place where the Lord your God has chosen to have his name dwell there. What gifts! Freedom to come to the chosen people, laws, mercy, and now their own land. We left Egypt as slaves. We were taken care of for 40 years in the desert, shown mercy after the golden calf, given Adonai's laws the rules to be successful, prosperous, and law-abiding people. Svi Solomon states, this passage is a reminder of our identity. Remind us that the fruit of the land that we inherited is Adonai's gift. We offer the fruit as a way of acknowledging our debt to Adonai for the land. The laws we are told to obey are our own way of giving thanks. Last parsha we were told to remember. This week we are told what to do. First fruit, caring for the poor, orphan and widow, how to treat each other, blessing and curses, that we've been selected to be his people, and Am Kadosh LaAdonai Elohecha. You will be a holy people to the Lord your God. Amy Perlin commented, success comes when we understand that we must do the hard work of living and observing the covenant. Through observing, we will find promise and keep our faith alive in our land and in our lives. We succeed only when we understand the path that we are to take to achieve and define our successes. Or as Yoda would say, it is your destiny. Andrea Korotin wrote, the very act of setting foot in the land of Israel is a great joy in and of itself. Rashi says, you shall always seem as new to you as on this day. You were first commanded to receive them. Yet today Judaism has as much meaning, but it has adapted and changed as we have a people have adapted and changed. Rabbi Mark Angel says, today's Judaism mainly takes place indoors compared to Judaism where the first fruits were gathered. 3 pilgrimage holidays, Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot, would include the bringing of the first fruits to the temple, a ceremony which was a great outdoor celebration. Almost everything, in fact, would be involving being outdoors in contact with the natural world, outdoor celebrations. He continues, obviously, we have moved a long way from the agricultural land of ancient Israel to the urban life of the contemporary society. By urbanizing religion and by placing its most important events indoors, we have lost touch with the original religious insight which connected us with the rhythms of nature. Has anybody attended services outdoors? It's amazing. It's an amazing place to be. In fact, excuse me, I have hiccups. Excuse me. In fact, the local synagogue where I teach will do beach services in the summer. It's really a beautiful thing to do. As we have moved inside, having adapted from giving thanks and showing gratitude, have we stopped giving thanks from outdoor to indoor? Has not being part of nature giving us the first fruits taken from our giving thanks? I think not. We can create it in our own way. We have adapted to urban society, just as we have adapted from sacrifice to study. Look into our hearts and soul with the passion and dedication, spirit and zeal of our ancestors. Let's be thankful for the gifts. Okay? And now, let us listen to the prayers in our hearts and our minds. Ose shalom bimrumav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'ako Yisrael, v'imru, imru, amen. So, in response to Patrick, I'm just wondering if your summer is the cold weather, whereas our winter is the hot weather. And Amy, I cannot make this any bigger. It is on full size. Okay, it's my PowerPoint. I'm sorry. And now we'll get ready for our prayer for healing. And while you're all starting to type in the names, I will start with my list, and then we'll go to your list. Shoel ben Rivka, Yehuda bat Bela, Boomer, Luna and Oliver, Rav Yehoshua ben Meir, Basha Tova bat Eva Rivka, Ronnie, Yeshiva Gavriela bat Bani, Seal's daughter, Chanazisa bat Sally, Nachum ben Gerla, Maxine, Paul, Shalom ben Tova, Bobby, Baska bat Chana, Barbara's brother, Fago bat David Adel, Benjamin Feivel ben Zisel, Bruce, son of Melissa, Lance, Shelley bat Claudia, Melissa and her mother, Linda, Seal, Gail Hughes, Gloria, Rita, Liba bat Lena, Chana bat Leola, Shelley Holt, Carrie bat Christina, Avram ben Adel, Gladys, Matilda, daughter of Lucrecia, Shalom ben Eva, Francisco, son of Matilda. And of course, I want to add to everybody here, including Joanne, Marvin, and Albert. Okay. Michael, Gabrielle, Ben Shlomi, Miriam, Shoshana. Osim Shalomers who are ill, Ellen Freeman, Ellen Rose, Joanne Hall with her family, Professor Gruber, Albert and his family, Ellen D, and all cancer patients, all in Israel who need peace and healing, and Rudolph's cousin Sylvia. Joanne, go ahead to your list now.
Family of John Hall, Renee O'Leary, Jim Garlitz, Jerome LaFrancis, Dave Hall, Annie Hall, Kim Lefevre, Emma McManus, Sherry Coolig, Sharon Carson, Sharon Day. All Sim Shalomers are families and pets who are in need of healing. Olam and Golam and their families. Albert, you and your wife Valerie and your family. Rudolph's cousin Sylvia. Marvin Gruber, Rebecca Waters, Ellen Friedman, Diane Fishman, Sue Buchanan, and myself. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to add Diane Fishman, Leslie Fortage, Sharon and Joe Briones, Golem Ollie, Kingsley Magpog, Osim Shalomers and their families, Sue Buchanan, Rabbi Galit, Tova Chana Bat Peril, Albert, Valerie, Max, Ben, Valerie, and Sina. God bless to you all, the beautiful people of Israel, from people that are awake in Ireland, and wish peace and safety for your nation. Albert, Rabbi Galit, Dina, Barbara's sister and brother, David Benjamin, Tamara, Jenny PLS, Solomon, her son. Albert says Katie and her husband, Valerie, Jeff, Valerie, Erin, Maddie, Trey, and all of us at service tonight. Okay? And let me just check something. Okay. All right. And Annie Hall and Jasmine, Kitty, and Joanne and Richard and Amy. Okay, so let's get going. Mishe Beirach Avotenu V'Hol HaBraha L'Imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Beirach Imotenu V'Hol HaBraha Liavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Excuse the voice, it's the allergies today. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, atet gedula liyotzeh bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, velo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kihol hamanam, v'nachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech, malchei hamlochim, hakadosh baruch hu. V'ne'eman v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who've died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of his kingdom. And if anybody wants to type in the name of those who have recently passed, or if you're observing a yurt site, please type in the names now. John Hall, Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, b'yalmad divrah hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayehon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei decho beit Yisrael, b'agalav zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach l'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiroman v'yinaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal. Shmei d'chudashah b'richu. Le'elam min kol b'chata v'shirata, tushb'chata v'nechamata, Damiram b'alma v'yimru amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. And may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. And at this point, I want to say Shavua Tov to everybody. I want to wish everyone good health, happiness, peace. Just everybody be well. That's what I wish for. And again, thank you for being with me today on this Tuesday. And as we're getting ready for the high holidays, let's start working on getting ourselves better, not just physically, but inside. Let's be the best we can be. Take care all, and thank you
Good
again.
night, everybody.
May you all live and be
Good night,
well.
Rabbi.
Everybody,
Bye.
have a good night and be healthy and well.
And good
Thank you, Rabbi. We appreciate you.
and
Thank
good
you.
health
Thank
to
you,
everybody.
Rabbi. Albert, how was your appointment?
It went very well, except for they could do the right leg, but I had too much pain in my left leg. So I'll see the doctor next week, the heart doctor next week.
Okay.
Well, keep
Thank
us
you for your
informed.
prayers.
And
we'll keep
Marvin,
doing
we're
our
thinking about you, whether you're muted or not. We are thinking about you.
Thinking about you, Marvin.
Be well, and the most of all, be healthy. I want you to have fun.
Be well and safe, everyone.
I
There we go.
appreciate
Love
it.
you all.
Take care,
Take care.
Bye,
everyone.
everybody.
Bye-bye.